SWOT analysis of Nestle. What is Nestle? Well, Nestle is a multinational food and beverage company which is headquartered in Switzerland and was initially founded by Henry Nestle back in 1866.
Hi, my name is Mumtaz and my student ID is 24104867.
Hello, I am Habiba Hassan and my student ID is 24112746.
Hi, my name is Shamir Faisal and my student ID is 24105503.
Now coming back to our topic, which is the SWOT analysis of Nestle, where it majorly include four things that we're going to discuss here, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunity and threat. Speaking of which, coming to our first heading, which is strength. Well, they are known for making products like Nescafe, Purina Pet Food and even KitKat. They are currently selling in each and every part of the country, which make them not limited to only one market. They make this affordable and cheap products, which is why people can save a lot of money after buying their products. And they make this healthy plant-based products, which is why their sales are pretty high. On to you, Manu.
Nestle owns a vast portfolio of recognized brands. These extensive brand presence allow the company to dominate multiple market segments from beverages to pet care. Nestle has communicated our relationship with consumers built on quality and reliability, which reassures customers when making purchasing decisions. Nestle sells its product in 188 countries, 340 factories in 77 nations. By being active in numerous markets, Nestle can adjust its strategies to align with local consumer preferences and economic conditions, enabling them to align and responsive. This diversion creates opportunities for cross-selling by utilizing products for multiple segments across different regions. Nestle, robust supply chain, ensures efficient sourcing, production and distribution, enabling cost optimizing, quick product launches and competitive pricing. It also supports sustainability goals, enhancing brand reputation and reducing risk. Nestle's strong commitment to sustainability spans responsible sourcing, waste reduction and water efficiency, enhancing brand reputation and regulatory compliance by integrating ethical practices across its supply chain. Nestle's strong investment in R&D drives innovation in health foods and suitable products, keeping it ahead of consumer trends and market demands.
Nestle has been in operation for over 140 years in industry expertise that gives it a competitive edge because of brand trust. It's the #1 food company globally with a market capitalization of approximately 231 billion Swiss francs. This financial strength allows Nestle to invest heavily in research and marketing. Furthermore, Nestle showcases an extensive brand portfolio, over 2,000 brands including products like coffee, water bottle and more. This variety helps Nestle to stay stable and more important in all kinds of markets. Finally, Nestle recorded its strongest quarterly sales growth in 10 years, especially in lockdowns, when people bought more packaged food, not only coffee or dairy products, but also pet food, which increased sales. Over to you.
Nestle vast and diverse brand portfolio, including products with massive global appeal. Names like Nescafe, Maggi and KitKat are instantly recognizable and loved across continents. Nestle invests over 1.7 billion annually in R&D, giving it on an edge in innovations with cutting-edge research. Centers allow it to create healthier and more sustainable food solutions. Nestle has one of the most advanced logistic network in the world, enabling rapid and efficient delivery of goods even in remote locations. Through innovatives like the Nestle for Healthy Kids program, RE100 renewable energy and net zero roadmap, Nestle is setting industry standard into climate responsibility.
Strength also comes with certain weaknesses, which lead us to talk about now weaknesses. Well, Nestle been a part of certain scandals too, like the baby Formula 1, the cocoa, the child labor in cocoa farm, and the banning of noodles, Maggi noodles in India back in 2015. This immensely affected their brand reputation, and they have been a part of huge debts because of buying these expensive products like Starbucks. And there's one more, weaknesses of them, like their sales in Europe and America are pretty high, which is why their main focus are these two regions, making them poorer and poorer in countries where their sales are pretty low. Now let's see what my panel has to say about it.
Nestle faces high operational costs due to rising raw material prices, regulatory compliances and supply chain distribution, which threaten profitability. Balancing cost control with quality and innovation is essential for maintaining its competitive edge and market leadership. Despite its broad product range, Nestle sometimes lags in adapting to fast evolving consumer trends like plant-based and organic food. This slower innovation pace risks losing relevance to allowing competitors that better cater to health-conscious markets. Nestle global supply chain enhances market reach but face logistical challenges like regulatory complexity impacting efficiency. Addressing these issues is vital for maintaining reliable distribution and meeting market demand efficiency. Nestle's slower adoption of digital strategies limit its growth and marketing efficiencies. In an online-driven market without stronger digital engagement and data analytics, it risks losing touch with modern consumers and missing key opportunities. Nestle's reliance on mature markets like North America, Europe limit growth, especially as these regions become saturated and health trends involve. Without stronger adaptation and expansion into emerging markets, it risks losing ground to more aligned, locally focused competitors.
Despite its size, Nestle faces fierce competition from global players like PepsiCo and Unilever. This limits its market share growth. In 2008, a serious issue arose when melamine was found in Chinese-made Nestle milk product. This incident damaged consumer trust in some markets. Moreover, Nestle also has been criticized for making many processed and unhealthy products like chocolates, noodles, which don't match growing demand for healthier food choices. Lastly, the company has been criticized for excessive use of plastic packaging, raising environmental concerns and harming its brand image.
Product recalls. Over the year, Nestle has faced backlash over issues such as water extractions, right, use of palm oil, and the promotion of infant formula in developing countries. These incidents can harm the brand images. Dependency, despite its expansion into the health and wellness, Nestle Cure still lies in packaged food, an area encouraged for contribution to obesity and the poor health outcomes. Nestle Premier pricing strategy in some regions can align low-income consumers, especially in high prices sensitive developing markets. What do you think?
SWOT analysis also talk about opportunities. The opportunities that we all come across, we're going to discuss it now. Well, as far as we know, nowadays people are more into organic food, so Nestle do provide us with them. Their sales in Asia and Europe are pretty high, and they make this eco-friendly packaging which make less pollution, and people are more into it. And as we know that people are into online groceries these days, so they can sell directly to them.
Nestle focus on nutrition, wellness and transparent natural products, offering positions it well to meet growing consumers' demand for health-conscious food. Investing in innovation, clear labeling and strategic partnership can strengthen trust and expand its market presence in health and wellness. Nestle can strengthen its brand by advancing sustainability through eco-friendly products, sustainable sourcing, and reduce environmental impact. Emphasizing transparency and community integrates will boost consumer trust and attract responsible investors. Nestle now grow market share in Asia, Africa, and Latin America by localizing production, marketing, and product offering to suit regional preferences, collaborating with local partners, and embracing sustainability will boost brand loyalty and accelerate market entry. Nestle can expand its direct consumer reach by enhancing e-commerce platforms and offering convenient online shopping experiences using digital marketing and data analytics will enable personalized engagement and target promotions to boost brand loyalty. Nestle can boost efficiency and product innovation by integrating AI automation and data analytics in production and marketing. Collaboration with each startup and can drive personalized nutrition solutions and maintain competitive advantages.
As we all know, e-commerce is a booming space, especially for the categories like coffee, pet food. So Nestle can use this trend to earn more profit and connect directly with its customers. Moreover, the rising global Muslim and Jewish populations present a demand for halal and kosher certified products. So Nestle can meet this demand by making special products for these groups. Nestle can also team up with other food companies to reach more customers and make more money. Another smart move would be to focus on brands that are doing well. This can help Nestle to work better more and earn more.
There is a global shift toward organic, low sugar, plant-based and functional food. Nestle can lead in this space with new formulation and product lines. E-commerce, the rise of digital grocery platform and online food delivery opens new channels for sales and customer engagement. Nestle has already made strides in e-commerce, but the potential for scaling is vast. Market in Asia, Africa and Latin America offers significant growth potentially due to realization, income, urbanization and demand for packaged food. Nestle has pledged that 100% of its packages will be recyclable or reusable by 2025. Innovating in this area will reduce environmental impact and enhance brand perception.
Lastly, we are going to talk about this threat. Companies like Unilever and PepsiCo are a great competition to Nestle. And the strict laws that the government is making since a while now on sugar and safety taxes, it's a threat to Nestle. Increasing price of palm oil, cocoa, and in fact coffee, it's a threat. People might not buy them, right? And lastly, look, Nestle make these plastic waste, okay, and these unhealthy snacks, and that they are unfair farming. These all things, like, people don't like it, and people are not into it lately. So yeah, that was my turn. On to you.
Nestle faces intense competition from established revivals and newcomers requiring constant innovation to maintain market share, adopting distributions and strengthening its online presence are crucial to staying competitive in the evolving food and beverage landscape. Nestle faces complex regulatory challenges worldwide requiring costly adaptations to comply with food safety, labeling and sustainability laws. Continuous monitoring and compliance are essential to avoid legal risks and protect its reputation amid increasing Nestle complex globally supply chain is vulnerable to distributions from disasters and geopolitical issues, risking delays and higher costs. Ensuring ethical, sustainable sourcing and supply chain transparency is vital but costly, but failures threaten reputations and regulatory compliances. Involving consumers' preference toward organic, plant-based and transparent products threaten Nestle market reveal it if it fails to adopt increased consumer security through technology and social media hires reputational risk, making continuous innovation essential. Economic fluctuations, including inflation and currency valuation, threaten Nestle profitability by increasing costs and impacting pricing strategies. Balancing price adjustment and market share retention amid downturns create financial uncertainty and challenges.
Nestle uses a lot of water to make its product, and this is a problem as water is becoming harder to get and more strictly controlled, as we all are aware of it. Big shops like Tesco can change their prices, which might hurt Nestle's profit and can affect Nestle's sales margins. Other large companies like Unilever sell similar products and compete strongly with Nestle. Additionally, Nestle has been the subject of several boycott campaigns on social media platforms like TikTok, which can damage its image and consumer trust, and especially among younger people.
Nestle competes with giants like Unilever, Danone, and PepsiCo, as well as like startup offering ethical or locally sourced alternatives. With growing government scrutiny on sugar content, plastic use, and nutritional labeling, Nestle must constantly adopt to comply with variable global regulations. As a food company dependent on agricultural produce, Nestle faces risks related to climate change, crop failure, and water scarcity. In the area of viral activism, any misstep can quickly damage consumer trust. Nestle must remain transparent and ethical in its operation. That's it, and
Thank you.